Hi folks, Mike Schramke with Larry Stove Sand Equipment in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, South's largest selling Kioti dealer and Tennessee's only 5-paw premier dealer. We sell so many RX series tractors that it kind of occurred to me that I sometimes take them for granted. I haven't made a video recently on it, so let's rectify that. The RX series is a premium level tractor, full-size tractor. It's an incredible machine for a lot of reasons. One of which is it's a premium level tractor, so everything that could or should be on a machine is on these. Things like self-leveling loader, push-button 4-wheel drive, independent PTO, draft control on the 3-point arms, rear hydraulics, suspended seat, tilt wheel, just about everything. 2 horsepowers and 2 body types. 2 horsepowers would be the RX 6620, 66 horsepower, and the other one would be the RX 7320, 73 horsepower. Both are available in a cab or an open station. RX 6620 open station, RX 7320 cab, RX 7320 open station. They're basically twins with a couple of caveats. One is there's a little bit difference in horsepower, 73 to 66, 7 horsepower at the engine, about 6 at the PTO. The other difference is the tire size. The tire size on the 6620 is a couple inches smaller than the 7320. The 7320 has a little bit higher output on the hydraulic pump, so it lifts a little bit more. The 3-point lift on the 7320 is just under 4,000 pounds, and it's about 3,600 pounds on the 6620. Both machines, both engines, whatever, can operate anything up to a 15-foot pull-type cutter, baler. You know, they're general-purpose agricultural tractors. They'll big machines, really. They, depending on the configuration, they're 8,000, 9,000 pounds, so good heavy tractors. Generally the way I order them is because there's 2 different transmissions you can get. You could get a mechanical shuttle, forward, reverse. It's up on the dash. You clutch, you put it in forward, you let the clutch out, tractor goes. Works great, it's bulletproof, and people seem to like it. The 7320s I generally get with power shuttles. Takes it to a whole new level. It's kind of awesome. There'll be, and I'll show you within this video of driving both. It's an electrical switch up on the dash that to engage the tractor, you simply move the electrical switch forward, tractor goes. It is foolproof in the fact that at any speed that you're going, you can pull it in reverse and the tractor automatically slows down and then backs up. So top speed on these is 24 miles an hour. You can be going down a road at 24 miles an hour, pull it in reverse, the tractor will slow down and then back up. No clutch, no anything. Also with the power shuttle, it comes, and I'll show you on the video, on the gear shift itself, it has an electrical thumb clutch. So while it has a cable hung clutch like every other tractor in the world, it also has an electric thumb clutch that as you're running through the gears, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's fully synchronized, you can be thumb clutching. So you never use your leg, you never wear your leg out. It's pretty slick. Another thing on the power shuttle thumb clutch option that it'll have as part of that group is a dial on the electrical control pod. You know, a bunch of buttons. They do a lot of different things, and I can go through that. One of which is a dial to adjust the speed of transition between forward and reverse and acceleration from a stop. So if you were using this thing at a landscape nursery to load mulch all day long into pickup trucks, you're going to want bang, 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 fast, forward, reverse, whatever. If you're like me and you're not into rides at Disney World or whatever, you could move it much slower so the transition is slow and gentle, or anywhere in between. It's you know, infinitely adjustable. It's cool because not everybody, you know, if you try to say, you know, just pull it in reverse and the tractor backs up, well, some people think it backs up too slowly, some people think it backs up too fast. It is adjustable. Another thing that all RX Premiums have is selectable automatic or manual power takeoff. So to engage the power takeoff, it is an electric over hydraulic system, so you pull up a lever and off it goes. To shut it off, you push the lever back down. That's manual mode. Or you can set it on automatic, and it's really good for row cropping, tilling, whatever. If you know, you're doing your deal and you're running a you know, an 8-foot rototiller or whatever, and when you get to the end of your row, when you pick your implement up, the PTO shuts off. You make your turn, you set the implement back down, PTO re-engages. Just automatic, without even thinking, and that's kind of cool. It's one of the many small things on the tractor that is not necessarily the reason to buy my Kioti, but when you add up the 20 or 30 things put together, it makes for a really enticing package on a tractor that never lacks for power, weight, lift capability, or stuff, fun stuff to operate. You know, these people are so obsessive about ergonomics, usage. Everything that they touch when they engineer these is thought about. Here's another tiny small thing. Up here is a 2-foot long bar, and there's one on the other side with a little handle and a little turn crank. It's just a piece of angle iron. What is it for? If you were servicing the engine, you know, changing the oil, whatever, and the loader's up in the air, you could simply remove this, set it in the piston, and lay the weight of the loader against it, so that while you're under the engine compartment, nobody can come by and move the loader and, you know, chop you in half. Quick release loader. You swing the kickstands down, pull 2 pins. There's 4 color-coded hydraulic lines, and back away. It stays where you left it. When you want to re-engage it, just pull up. Everything snaps into place. Put the pins back, hydraulic lines, and you're good to go. These have 82-inch buckets. Skid steer type is standard, so pull 2 levers, bucket drops off. You can pick up hay spears, pallet forks, if you want to set it up for a grapple, auger, whatever. That's all standard. As I said before, the loaders are self-leveling, so make your scoop, pull it up. You don't have to worry about roll back onto the tractor or dump forward. It will maintain level up or down. It will also override it. You know, it's your joystick. Joystick, you know, 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock. You could bring it like to 7 o'clock, 4 o'clock. You could roll and lift, dump, and lower at the same time. A lot of tractors don't do that. It's a small thing, but really not, especially if you do a lot of loader work. On the back of these tractors, as is standard on everything we make above 45 horsepower, is a lever that when you're hooking up your implements from behind, you can raise and lower the 3-point without trying to reach over or getting on and off the tractor. These are too big to reach anything. So, you know, while you're hooking stuff up, you can raise and lower the 3-point arm, you know, from behind the tractor. Also has telescopic link ends standard, so you only have to get close to your implement. You got about 3 inches of travel fore and aft, 3 inches of travel up and down. Hooking up stuff is quite easy. Rear hydraulic remotes are standard, of course, and really, truly magnificent machines. These are 4-cylinder turbocharged engines. They are made by Kioti, one of the very few companies that doesn't rebrand other stuff. The engineering, the engine, the tractor, these machines are made by Kioti. You know, my technicians don't have to learn Yanmar engines and you know, Shibaru engines and Mahindra engines. I mean, we make one company's engine. The computers hook, you know, our diagnostic computers hook into one box. My guys are trained on Kioti engines, and it makes it very simple. For the rare occurrence that they need service, which is rare. The only company that I know of that the warranty has no limitation on hours. The warranty on these is 4 years with no limit on hours and no deductible. For the first 2 years, it's bumper to bumper, if it had bumpers. So literally, if a headlight burns out or the horn doesn't work, 2 years, no limit on hours, no deductible, it's covered. And for the second 2 years, it's going to be a big truck drive-by, so I'll be competing with him for a few seconds. Thank you. For the second 2 years, it's powertrain, but not just if the engine blows up. It is engine, transmission, drive axles, four-wheel drive, pretty much anything that keeps the tractor from going forward or backward is covered for a total of 4 years. Catastrophic illness. The kind of stuff that would exclude at that point would be headlights, horn, if the hydraulic lines developed a leak, you know, goofy stuff that is well within expectation and capability of a tractor owner. But the expensive stuff is covered. Let's take a look at the way they operate. All right, folks, let's start with the RX 6620 mechanical shuttle. Mechanical shuttle lever is right here, simply, you know, forward and reverse. The beauty of this system is its simplicity. It's easy to operate. It's certainly reasonably priced, and we probably sell more of these than the power shuttle. Just it's a you know, it's a very simple system. So again, foot operated tilt wheel. When I start this up, check out how quiet the engine is and the lack of vibration. Common rail diesel injection. It makes the machine quiet. So here we go. That's it. Pick a range. I'm just going to go down the street. So high range, we'll start it in first gear, engage the shuttle forward, and release the clutch. Simple enough. And then, you know, when you're doing back and forth type work, right now, first gear, and then to reverse the tractor, simply clutch, shuttle, and repeat. The transmission is fully synchronized, as you saw. I know a lot of older tractors, and in fact some modern tractors. I'm not picking on them, but like some of the Mahindras, for example, the transmission is not synchronized. If you want to be in third gear, and you're not, you would actually need to stop what you're doing, put the transmission in the gear you want, and then start over. Now you can certainly start this tractor in any gear that you want, but you can also, like a car or truck, first, second, third, and fourth. It's just that easy. I don't know why I'm so paranoid somebody's going to run me over here. The mechanical shuttle is very nice to use. That's it. That is the RX 6620 with a mechanical shuttle, and we'll drive one of the power shuttles next. But I wanted to show you how that operates. All right, folks, let's try a RX 7320 power shuttle cab. This, by the way, if you can see it, I hope it's in the field of view. Let me move the throttle up. Is the four-wheel drive engagement. It's as simply as engage, disengage. All right. So right now, I've got it in high range, first gear, and look, let the clutch out, and the tractor will not go until the shuttle switch is engaged. So to shift, you can use your foot, you know, and clutch it old school, or the toggle on the gear shift can be engaged and simply shifted like that without using your foot. And probably the coolest thing, let me get up to here ahead and I'll show you the real joy of operating a power shuttle like this. Make sure there's no one behind me. All right. So right now the shuttle selector is in neutral, so there's nothing I can do that, you know, the tractor will go. So let's put it in high range. No, let's use medium. We'll act like we're doing loader work. Okay. Right now it's in medium range, second gear, and you know, off we go. Shuttle, shuttle, shuttle. Pull it in reverse. Check it out. In fact, let's do it a little faster. Let's put it in high range, second gear. Okay, that is full RPMs, no clutch, no anything. Pull that bad boy right in reverse. Put it back and forward. Back and reverse. That is scientifically proven to be the bee's knees. And that is the RX Power Shuttle. So folks, that's a little thumbnail of Kioti's RX series tractor. There's a lot of good tractors out there that are in this horsepower size range. There's some that aren't so good. Most of them are generally decent machines. I think what you'll find on the RX, well, a couple of things. One is the tractor is ridiculously reliable. It's a tractor, as I said before, that kind of comes with everything. So you won't buy a tractor and then say, oh man, this thing doesn't have fill in a blank, draft control, it doesn't have self-leveling loader, whatever. It does. The other thing is there's good tractors, there's good manufacturers, there's good dealers. Not all the time are all three within the same, you know, purchase decision. The manufacturer of Kioti, Daedong USA, amazing company, they make amazing products. This product itself, as you hopefully have you know, garnered a little knowledge, you know, it's pretty tremendous. And as a dealer, I'd like to say, and you know, nobody ever wants to be a blowhard, and I walk a thin line. This is a relationship, you know, that's supposed to last for years, if not decades. Tractors are not something that you trade every 2 years. It hopefully is a one and done 20-year purchase, you know. If you check our Google reviews, you know, check us out on Facebook, YouTube, watch, you know, read our comments. We do a pretty good job. We don't aggravate people. On the rare occasion that we drop the ball, we bend over and pick the ball back up. This is what hopes to be a long-term relationship between our customer and us. We take care of our customers and get a lot of repeat referral. People are okay with us, and it makes me feel good. I try not to ever sell a tractor that will not do the correct job. I try not to gouge people on prices. Believe me, I don't. I'd like to say that we're a good place to do business with and a very, very fine machine. give me a call, Mike Schramke, or you can call my sales manager, Matt Campbell, 615-956-0334. Larry Stovesand. We are in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, which is Nashville. It's a suburb. Middle Tennessee. Beautiful day in Middle Tennessee. It's kind of cool. And we deliver, you know, pretty much almost anywhere, you know, many hundreds of miles. You won't call and get a really good price on a tractor and then, you know, say you're in Ohio and well, it's $2,000 to ship it. It's not like that. My prices will be very competitive. Hopefully, if you're calling long distance, hopefully even with, you know, the fact that I will be bringing it to you, I'll still be there on price. Give me a chance at that. So, Mike Schramke or Matt Campbell, Larry Stovesand Equipment, Murfreesboro, Tennessee, the South's largest selling Kioti dealer, and Tennessee's only 5-paw Premier dealer. Thank you for putting up with me and watching this video on an amazing machine, the Kioti RX series.